Hey guys, welcome to the channel. We're animating this scene with a little character, this little karate guy. Hey guys, in the last video we modeled the dojo, but we did not model these lights. And if you're interested in seeing this tutorial on modeling, 3D modeling the light fixtures, go down to my Patreon. I've uploaded the video there. It's in my Patreon. Guys, go support the channel on patreon.com. And I appreciate everybody who supports the channel. Right now I'm just starting to upload content to the Patreon, so it's a little empty right now, but this video on me, this tutorial on me modeling the light fixtures for this series is on there. So I appreciate everybody who goes to the Patreon and subscribes. And make sure that you visit the website so that you can stay up on all of the videos and join our newsletter. We also drew the concept art here in Blender, and I'm going to use it to draw the T-pose, because we're going to use this T-pose to pose the character, obviously to model a character. I'm just going to speed up the video here a little bit because I'm just here drawing the T-pose, and I'm using the reference, the concept art here up in the corner, as a guide to what I'm supposed to be drawing. So I'm just drawing it here, legs, everything in the traditional T-pose. We're going to start off with a box, obviously. Always start off with a box, subdivided, and then crank up the subdivisions to 2. And then apply the subdivision surface modifier. We're going to grab all of these faces, we're going to extrude them down twice, and that way we have the face. This is the whole head. We're going to push up. I'm here in the side view, and I'm going to push up the back of the head just a little bit so that we can get that jaw line. This is the back of the head. So this is the jaw. Push it forward a little bit, and the forehead, we're going to push it forward a little. The side of the head, this is the front view. I'm going to push it in just to make the jaw a little narrower. Of course, I'm going to delete half of the head, and then I'm going to select all these vertices and push them in just to narrow the jaw a little bit. I added a mirror modifier after I deleted half of the head. That way, whenever I select any and move any vertex, it is reflected on the other side as well. I'm going to select these 2 polygons, inset them, size them, make sure they stay together, extrude them again, and this will be our nose. I'm going to size it down a little bit more. I'm also going to do another subdivision surface modifier and apply it so that I can work in the smooth preview. I'm going to select all of these polygons, inset them, and then inset them again, and this will be our mouth. I'm just gonna arrange and fix all of these polygons so that they are smooth, like that. Move it up a little. I'm gonna grab these middle ones, inset them, and then move it inside slightly just to create the lips right there, and then extrude them again. Let me go to X-ray view and then extrude them in one more time, and then size it for the inside of the mouth. I'm going to create a sphere, rotate it 90 degrees, size it, push it forward, and then push it to the side for one eye, and then I'm just going to flatten it. And the Z and the X, flatten it a little bit, move it back, and then rotate it. I think I'm going to flatten it a little bit more, and then I'm just going to duplicate it on the other side with a mirror modifier. I'm going to create this box, and I'm going to start modeling the ear, and it starts off with a box just like anything. I need to make it about the size of the ear, create some loop cuts, apply a subdivision surface modifier, and then just start modeling. I'm just going to push these in, just start making it look like the ear. I'm going to grab these 4 right there, and then inset them, push them in, extrude them in, and then size them. I'm going to grab the front of the ear and then push it inward like this. I'm going to extrude these 2 inward, and then that'll create that little cavity in the ear. I'm just adjusting some of the vertices here. Adjust these vertices to make it look like an ear. Push this one in. I'm okay with it. I'm going to select the back of the ear, these 4 polygons, inset them, and then extrude them out one more time, and this will create the back of the ear. I'm just going to grab the whole ear, rotate it, put it in place, and then rotate it forward, kind of like this. Move it forward a little bit. There we go, and then just mirror it over. Once I'm done putting it in place, there we go. Just mirror it over, and then we've got the ears. Next, I think I'm going to create the eyebrows. I'm going to start with just a box. Size it, push it forward. I'm going to size it to about the size of the eyebrow. Create some subdivisions, and just start modeling it. Make it a little thinner. Move it. Mirror it. Create a subdivision surface modifier. And that's it. I'm going to leave them like that. Eyebrows, eyes. I'm going to make a copy of the whole head, and then I'm going to delete these polygons here. The face. I'm going to select all of these, delete them, select this one, delete them, and this is going to be our hair. I'm just going to arrange and fix these vertices to make it look like the hair. Let me give him a little sideburn, and then push the hair up. Once I'm done adjusting, I'll put it back in place and add a solidify modifier. Give it a little bit of thickness, and this will be the base of our hair. We're going to create a strand of hair here in a minute, but this is going to act like the base of our hair. All right, good. So I am going to create a Bezier curve and then create a circle. Let me rotate them, size this circle. I'm going to move this up, and then I'm going to add a bevel, an object, and select the circle as the object bevel. That way this curve is going to be extruded in the shape of this circle. I'm going to modify it because I don't want it completely round. I'm going to subdivide it, and then I'm just going to modify it to the profile of the hair strand or that clump of hair that I want. Here I am just modifying this circle to give that strand of hair or the clump of hair some curvature. Let's see what that looks like. I'm going to modify it a little bit more. I think I'm okay with it. Now I'm going to select the actual curve and add a point in the middle and then size it so that it looks like a clump of hair. I'm also subdividing it here so that I'd have a little bit more control over it. I can grab these handles or the vertices and then modify it. So I am going to grab the whole thing right there, duplicate it, and start modeling the hair. Now this is a lot of the same thing, guys. I'm just going to grab this. Well, I'm going to modify the circle just a little bit more. Right there. See what it looks like. We can always come back and modify this shape so we can get any type of hair clump that we need or want. So I've got a clump of hair up here, and I'm going to size it, and I'm going to start placing it where I need it, and then I'm going to start modeling it, controlling these vertices and putting them exactly where I want them. So I've got a strand of hair and I placed it exactly where I want it, and now I'm modeling it and just making it look exactly how I want. And again, after I'm done with this, I'm just gonna repeat the process over and over and over until I get a full head of hair covered with hair the way I want it. And we gotta place these clumps of hair exactly where we want them. So I'm gonna just maybe speed up the video a little bit, and I'm gonna just let you see what I do with these clumps of hair, where I put them, how I duplicate them, and then how I adjust them as I duplicate them. And basically, guys, it's just repeat once, twice, as many times as you need. These clumps of hair, put them as wherever you need them. Just repeat and rinse, repeat. Here I'm starting up a new set of hair, so I took the opportunity to model it correctly, and then started duplicating again. Here I duplicated all the way across, all the way around the head, and it's just a tedious process, but it's got to be done. The back of the head. And remember, we've got that base, so all of the hair is going to be one same color, so this is not going to be that noticeable. Just filling in some areas here. Almost done. Here we go. So we're done with the hair, and the next thing to do would be to start adding materials. So I'm gonna go ahead and start adding materials. Let me group these, all of these hairs, group them so that we can have one group of hair. And let's start the material process. Select the head. Let's create a skin color. Give it some subsurface scattering. Apply the same material to the ears. Let's create a material for the eyes. And then let's create a material for the eyebrows. The base of the hair. And I'm going to select all the clumps of hair and apply that same material. And then it's your choice. You could do whatever hair you want. Here I think I'm going to keep it a blue, just to keep it cartoony. Give it a little bit of a shine. Not too shiny though. We don't want to go overboard on the metallicness. We just want to make sure that it catches a little bit of a reflection, the light reflection. We make a little bit more adjustments. And then I'm going to bring in the body of this character that we did for the computer animation. And I'm just going to grab the whole body, copy it, and paste it into the scene. There it is. So I'm not going to model the body. I'm just going to use this one. I'm going to apply all of the modifiers. And then I'm going to bring in the sketch of the T-pose, because I want to get it to this size. Let me scale it up. Put it right in place. And then I need to modify the body to fit the sketch. I'm going to make the body a little bit smaller, move it down. And then I'm just going to modify the vertices and follow the sketch. I need to delete the sleeve here because our character is wearing a short sleeve and the previous character was wearing long sleeves. So now that I've cut it, I'm going to cut half of the body and then add a mirror modifier because I only want to modify one side and then have it apply to the other side. So let's start with the upper body. Just gonna move it up a little. Move back the sleeve, move back, give him a little bit wider arm, more of a chest, and then bring the shoulders up a little bit. That's good. Bring the neck, make it smaller, and then bring it up. Yep, make it taller. And then continue down the body and just modify the body to the sketch. I'm gonna make the knees a little smaller. Bring down the pant sleeves. And then just basically just modify the model to fit what we're doing with this character. Let me scale the neck up a little bit, and I'm going to bring the arms down. Remember, the other character had long sleeves, so I only needed a little bit of the arm, but now I need more of the arm. So I'm going to just modify the arms and start extruding back all the way, make it a little larger, and then extrude back all the way to the shoulder. Again, just modifying it as we go along. Just going to make it a little bit more wider. It's looking good. Let me see the front view. I think I'm going to make it a little taller, just to bulk up the arm. Yep, move it back, move this one forward, just to make it a little bit more wider. And then I'm going to push these up. And I think I like it there. I'm going to push these in. scale it. And let's add a mirror modifier to mirror it across to the other arm. I'm going to add these sleeves, and I'm going to extrude it in and then extrude it inward towards the shirt to give the shirt some thickness. I'm just checking the vertices and modifying them, just placing them where they need to go, just making some small modifications, and just tweaking these vertices, making sure that everything is in the right place. And I think it is. Making the neck of the t-shirt a little rounder. There we go. Adding an edge loop right there, just to give the neck of the t-shirt a little bit of thickness. And I think we're done. I'm going to bring the head in, size it, and I'm going to size it to about the size of the drawing. Put it in place. And I think I'm done. All I need to do now is kind of tweak to where the neck is, recreate the material for the body, because remember, we brought those materials from the other one. So here I'm just tweaking the neck just to make it fit the head a little bit better. I'm just pushing some vertices and making it look a little bit better to fit inside of the head. Just minor tweaks, guys. This is all about tweaking it and making it look good. There we go. There we go. Push it in. There we go. Now it looks a lot better. Push this out. Push this out. There we go. Now the sleeve looks better. I think we're mostly done, guys. Let's tweak the materials. Let's assign the skin material. For this, I think they want the shirt a little bit off-white, maybe blue jeans. Let me hide the head so that I can select the neck and then apply the skin material. I'm going to hide these. And then the shoes, I'm going to make them red, and the soles of the shoes white. I also see the tongue right there, the shoe, which I need to fix. Yeah, let me adjust the sleeve of the pant sleeve, to make it fit that shoe a little bit better. Here we go. Let's fix that tongue of the shoe. It's rotate it, scale it, rotate it, scale it. There we go. And then that's it, guys. We've modeled everything to the character, and here's the final. In the next video, we are going to rig this character, guys. Make sure that you visit learntoanimate.com, join our mailing list, hit the like button and subscribe, and thank you. I'll see you on the next one, guys. Thank you.